Good morning. This is my third week check-in, and I had quite a bit of a hard time this week. I think towards the beginning of the week, I'd say the first 2-3 days, I was feeling so much better than the previous week because of the dry fasting and how I was really struggling with that. And I just remember feeling really good. And couldn't tell you at what point. The constipation though did continue. So at some point I started feeling sick again. And it wasn't getting better, and it wasn't going away. In fact, it was getting worse. I was vomiting bile. I could barely function. I was laying down for a good majority of the time on some days. Just deathly ill. And at some point, I either became curious or something came up on my feed on YouTube. Where somebody was mentioning the true function of the appendix. And I had my appendix removed when I was very young, maybe 9 or 10 years old. So it caught my attention. There were 2 videos that I'd watched, but I can only really remember one. That was a lady saying that she, I believe, was water fasting, but couldn't get past 20 some odd days because of how sick she was. And her theory was because she didn't have an appendix, she didn't have I guess the natural probiotics. So that's what people are saying, and actually it was confirmed by a doctor just a few days after I found that. The doctor that I follow on YouTube also said that the true function of the appendix is that it stores, basically it's probiotics, and it kind of feeds it into the digestive tract when it gets out of whack. So I ended up taking some probiotics, but I didn't want to mess up, whatever's happening as far as a detox and autophagy and all of this. So I ended up doing a suppository and began feeling good. I began feeling really good. The next day I felt amazing. I slept a lot, like a deep sleep. I don't remember. I think I slept until 11 or 12. So helped a lot. So I've been doing that, and I was able to kind of make it over that hump, and I've been okay, and I'm gonna continue. So yeah, very glad that I found that. And I also ended up doing a colonic because the constipation wasn't going away. So I did that the next day, after having started the probiotics, and it helped tremendously. The discomfort went away, obviously because it was a release, but also I wonder if it helped kind of continue the detoxing. So yeah, very glad I did that, and I'm feeling better. I have noticed though, so I'm doing the probiotics in the morning and at night, and I have noticed that when it gets later in the evening, that I'll start feeling sick again. So I know it's the probiotics that are really helping. So glad for that. We'll continue to go, and God willing, I'll make it to my goal. We'll see. So 3 weeks officially yesterday. Very, very happy for that. So yeah, that's it. We'll see how next week goes. Have a good one.